All right, we're on hole number 6 of the Winter Slopes tournament. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and take a look at hole number 6. Oh yeah. Now this hole for sure, you can either play down low or you can play up high. You know, the down low shot, you get a long iron into the hole. The up shot, you get a wood. If you get up there good enough, this is, you know, and you've got a high enough developed sniper where you've got some backspin on it, it'll work. If you don't have a high enough developed sniper, the Guardian's going to work fine, and the Guardian's going to give you a little more distance. You know, I always play this hole up at the top. It's more dangerous up here. If you end up in any trouble up here, you are done. You cannot make it over. But I'm thinking I always play this shot up here. I might try this shot down here just so that I can see what it looks like with my long iron. This is one of those holes that I'm going to have to, you know, this isn't a high percentage hole for me to get an eagle on. I've had a couple eagles on this, but this isn't one of those ones that's like, hey, this is a very eagleable hole. I usually come to this hole and the goal is to give myself a decent shot at eagle, but if I get my birdie and go home, I'll be happy, because there will be a lot of people on this hole that will end up with pars. More people that end up with pars than end up with eagle. So it's really important to make sure you absolutely get your eagle. Let's try this lower shot just to look at it. Now I'm going to try this so I can demo the top shot, and then the next time I play, I'll play the lower just to see if I like that one better. So I'm going to take a QB, and I'm going to take I think I'm going to take a Guardian, because most of you I really would like to take a sniper. QB and a sniper. What ball do we need here? I'm going to bring a katana. QB, sniper, katana. Play some golf. All right, hole number 6. This is why we're practicing. We want to come out and see how we want to play some of these holes. We may have a plan in place where we're like, okay, this is where we play this. But if we think we can get an advantage, we have to explore that, because the people that are at the top of the charts are taking chances, and they're capitalizing on that. They're not taking super risky chances, but they're willing to think a little outside the box. So our opponent, they're having that same discussion in their head. Do we go low or high? I don't like the fact that they haven't done any adjustments here. I'm not exactly sure what they're going to do here, and I'm not sure why they're feeling they need to use overpower so they can get that backspin in instead of using some topspin, but whatever works for you, man. That's not a good place to be. We'll bring a katana. We're just going to try and ride right in the middle. We got a 2-3 wind. So there's 1, 2, and a titch. We're a little bit into power there, but it doesn't matter. We're not going to overpower this shot. Oh, we hit great on the right, which with an extra mile would be the death of that shot. But with a quarterback, so what I'm going to do next time, I'll make a note here where our red line is. We're going to pull back a little from the red line. so that we can make a better wind adjustment, and we're going to add more topspin. I'm going to put 4, 5 topspin. And we'll start there as our starting spot. We want to give ourselves the ability to adjust out the wind and be where we want to be. So we didn't have to push up against the red line there. We're laying it up. The second shot, we've got to maneuver around the bend. So there's our red line. We got plenty of ball, plenty of club. Going right at the hole. I'm going to do a full wind adjustment here, partially because I didn't check to see where I was in my club. I think we're probably towards mid, so I probably made a wrong adjustment there. Oh! And we over adjusted for the wind because we were in mid club. That's why we hit that grate, and it ended up so close. So if we're in mid club there, we should have did about a 1-3 pull. 1-3 per ring instead of 1 per ring. See if our opponent can hold this out. And I'm going to forfeit and help my opponent out. Do I want to do that? No. That wouldn't be fair to everybody else in the group. So I'll forfeit now. That way their score won't be any better than it would have been. You shot the par, not me. All right, that dropped us out of the qualification zone. That was looking scary. We did not want to qualify with that. All right, that was hole number 6 of the Winter Slopes tournament. Thanks for watching.